We're going digital, you know. Do that. We'll have 1 minute. Just snap or scan the QR code from wherever you are. It will take you to the program of event. As you are doing that, we want to also, in addition to our safety tips, inform us that we have a medical team for any medical emergency or first aid. Our medical team is very much available. Just approach the ushers. We'll be able to also do some first aid checks for you. I hope everybody have gotten program now. Okay, please, 1 minute before they take it off. Just scan from wherever you are. Just scan and get your program so that you'll be following smoothly.
All you have to do is open your camera, point it at the screen, place this QR code within frame, and you will be directed straight to the program of events. We will continually display this QR code as we go on. We are pressed for time, and so we would like to move on to taking some goodwill messages. This is a beautiful thing that's happening here today. This, like I have always said, and I will continue to say, is history in the making. And first on to take the goodwill message, I would like to invite to the microphone the National President for Nigeria, for the World Safety Organization, WSO, in person of Ambassador Dr. Soji Olallokun. Please, a round of applause for him as he comes forward to deliver his goodwill message. The National President of the Nigeria chapter of the World Safety Organization, as he prepares to come forward to take his goodwill message, as we anticipate his presence on this stage, let's also welcome to take a goodwill message the incumbent president of the American Society of Safety Professionals, ASSP, Engineer Charles Osuji, who is ably represented by Mrs. Angela Ajiriogene. Please, a round of applause for Mrs. Angela Ajiriogene. There is a mutual agreement that Dr. Soji will be coming first. Please, a round of applause for Dr. Soji Olallokun once again. The Nigerian president, the president of the Nigeria chapter of the World Safety Organization, WSO.
Welcome, WSO. Welcome.
Thank you very much. All protocols duly observed. 1 minute. Wow. It's a pleasure to be here today, and it's a wonderful event. Dr. Wilson, I want you around so that I can take 30 seconds. You know, it's the World Safety Organization has a unique program. It's an intervention program. And it's called SAFER, Safety and Emergency Response Ready. I have a mannequin here, and I looked at it, I said, how many of us can do something when an emergency occurs right now? Can you ask your neighbor, can you do something? If somebody collapses, can you do something? Do you know to do something than nothing? In the World Safety Organization, we pride ourselves with that, and we target SAFER, S-A-F-E-R-R. It's an acronym. And it says Safety and Emergency Response Readiness. We have them as ambassadors, and we have them as volunteers. We've reached over 7 million people since 2013. And we have esteemed ambassadors around us, with us, and our esteemed president, High Chief, Dr. Ambassador Stephen, he's a recent ambassador. A round of applause for him. And we want to thank you so much, especially, sir, for gracing us and being there in our event just some few weeks ago. You honored us, and so we say we must honor you because ISPON is our own, and we must push it to the very end to make a safer Nigeria 2025. I'd like to call on Dr. Wilson to just say one thing within my minutes, and we'll be good to go. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful event and a wonderful deliberation of all the safety professionals in Nigeria, and enjoy all what the committee has put in place for us to enjoy. We don't want to see the hiccups that happened today. Don't worry. It's part of getting to the promised land, and we're getting there. And we're with you, President. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you very much, National Country Director, World Safety. It's a pleasure to be here. I greet the House. Let me start on existing protocols, but I must greet my brother, Ambassador High Chief Dr. Stephen Lucky Ore Udeze. God bless you really good. Please help me put your hands together for this man. My joy is unlimited to be here because I am one of these members of this institute who does not joke with it. You know, the joy of having a unified body cannot be measured by anything else. Those who have been in the old brigade, thank God I was a National PRO, National Executive Council member, you know, in the old brigade as it were, I must recognize that our former President, Engineer Malwi, is also here. Engineer Malwi, thank you so very much for being consistent with us, as it were. Everybody knows that there were battles fought, and thank God they were won. So we must also be grateful to God Almighty who gave us that ability to come through the storm. We are particularly very grateful to the House Committee on Safety Standards and Regulations for midwifing that unification, as it were. And for all stakeholders, I'm not here to mention names, but I want to just say thank you. We are here, we have done so much. It's about saying one thing. Where is Mr. Foreman? People who have been at the background doing this work. Thank God for the Kaiser-led team and everything. We're here to say thank you. Enjoy these deliberations. Now, as a people, we believe that for every 3 persons gathered together, there must be at least one serious certified advocate. For every 5 persons, there must be one professional. And we have over 200 million Nigerians, as it were. We need to do more than we're doing right now. I know the advocacy that is going on. I know you have not rested, President. I know how many times you crisscross the country because we want to reach every nook and cranny. We are here. If you look at this hall, you have people who are with you. They are more than those who are against you. Professional bodies that are here, individuals in groups, as it were. Coming here is a solidarity with you and our great ISPON. We are partnering at different levels, from schools, secondary schools, to the height, university. I'm a bona fide member of ISPON, and so we came all the way to say we are standing by, and everyone who has come should join hands together to make sure that ISPON works, that to make sure that safety advocacy works, to make sure that everybody in your environment becomes the better for it and the best for it. Long live ISPON, long live Nigeria. God bless you real good.
Thank you very much, Dr. Wilson Arikpo, the Governor General of the World Safety Organization and the National President of the organization here in Nigeria, Dr. Soji Olallokun, for those messages. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me at this point to invite forward the representative of the committee chairman of the House Committee on Safety Standards and Regulations, who is also the representative who is also a member of the Federal House of Representatives and a member of that committee, Honorable Dr. Kale Jaye Paul, for a very short speech. Please, a round of applause. Remember, I said that this conference is a partnership between the Institute and the House Committee on Safety Standards and Regulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I dare say that that committee is doing very much. Earlier this year, there was the World Day for Safety Conference hosted by that same committee. You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
I'd say good afternoon. I hope we're in the afternoon or we're still in the morning. Let me, while adopting the protocols already established, let me extend my greetings, first and foremost, to the President of ISPON, the entire Governing Council, and the leadership of this organization. Let me extend my warm welcome to my senior colleague, indeed, the former chairman of the House Committee on Safety Standard Regulations, Gumi. I thought you would give a round of applause because I know how much effort this distinguished member, who is an engineer and also a doctor, who had to leave this committee for another all-important committee of the House. Currently, the chairman of the North East Commission, Development Commission. So he had to move to a higher grade. I extend my greetings to you, sir. And of course, to my brother, the MD of NISTF. We've been together for a while, and I'm happy for the good work he's doing. You're welcome. And indeed, all members, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I stand here this afternoon to deliver the address of the chairman of our committee, Honorable Zachariah David, who was meant to be here this morning, but the flight was shifted from morning to evening. So I'm sure he's still coming to join us before the end of this program. He has asked me to acknowledge and commend your roles as professionals, as policy makers, as advocates of a safer, healthier, and more productive Nigeria. As we are all here, our responsibility is enormous. Whatever we put in place will shape what goes on in this profession. And the more reason why these annual conferences are very important. In his words, he says this year's theme, Safer Nigeria 2025, now and beyond, leveraging AI and digitalization for enhanced occupational safety and health, captures the essence of the future we must all work towards. It calls our attention to the power of technology, data, and artificial intelligence in transforming how we protect workers, monitor hazards, and present risk across sectors. As the world evolves, so we must so must our approach to safety. The future of work demands innovation-driven safety systems that are proactive, predictive, and adaptive. The House Committee on Safety Standards and Regulation is fully committed to driving this transformation. Our mandate goes beyond lawmaking. It includes oversight, advocacy, and collaboration aimed at ensuring that safety standards are not only set, but actively implemented across all industries. We believe that workplace safety is both a moral duty and a constitutional obligation, and that the protection of Nigerian workers is essential to the realization of our national productive goals. In pursuit of this commitment, the committee will continue to strengthen its partnership with relevant institutions such as Institute of Safety Professionals of Nigeria, ISPON, the National Social Insurance Trust Fund, NISTIF, the Federal Ministry of Labor and Employment and Safety Regulation bodies. We recognize ISPON as a crucial professional partner in providing technical guidance, training, and policy recommendations that inform the legislative process. Therefore, the committee deeply values this collaboration and will continue to work with Institute to advance a unified digital and professional safety culture in Nigeria. Despite the progress made, we are aware of the challenges that are still confronting the safety sector. One of those will be limited resources for nationwide safety monitoring, 2, inadequate integration of digital system in inspections, weak data sharing, being the third, sharing among agencies, and of course, slow pace of technology. These challenges are much, and therefore, your theme for this year's conference is aimed at looking at digitalization as a means of achieving a faster and more robust safety in Nigeria. As we embrace digital era, we must also strengthen our capacity development. As regulators, industry practitioners must be occupied with knowledge and digital tools required to respond effectively to emerging risks. Artificial intelligence, automation, drones, and smart sensors are no longer futuristic concepts. They are practical instructions that can save lives when properly deployed. Though real-time monitoring and predictive analytic AI can help identify hazards before accidents occur, ensuring that safety becomes preventive rather than reactive. The committee also believes that the future of workplace safety lies in partnership. Government cannot achieve this vision alone. Collaboration between policymakers, professionals, industry operators will also assist tremendously in achieving a safety Nigeria. We must leverage on our public-private partnership driven by innovation, establish a national safety hub, and support indigenous technology solutions that respond to Nigeria's unique work environment. As policymakers, we are also committed to reviving and updating existing safety laws to reflect global best practices. The House Committee will continue to push for legislative reforms that promote transparency, digital compliance, and stronger enforcement mechanism across all sectors. Our goal is simple: to make safety an integral part of every workplace and to ensure that technology becomes a trusted ally in achieving that goal. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues and esteemed guests, the journey towards a safer Nigeria is a collective one. We must all act with urgency, guided by innovation and unity of purpose. Every worker deserves the right to safe environment. Every employer must uphold that responsibility, and every policymaker must ensure that the laws protect and empowers both. On behalf of the House Committee of Safety Standards and Regulations, I affirm an unwavering commitment to work hand in hand with ISPON and all stakeholders to make Safer Nigeria 2025, now and beyond, not just a conference theme, but a national reality. Together, let us harness the power of digitalization and artificial intelligence to create Nigeria where safety is a culture, not compliance. Where prevention is policy, not reaction. Where every worker's life and health are valued as the greatest asset of our nation. I'd like to thank you for this opportunity and wish you a more rewarding, productive conference. Signed, Right Honorable David Idris Sakaraya, Chairman, House Committee of Representatives on Safety Standard and Regulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, once again, a round of applause for the House Committee on Safety Standards and Regulations. Great strides, especially partnering with the Institute of Safety Professionals of Nigeria. Please, at this time, let me also invite you to the microphone for a goodwill message. Honorable Dr. Ambassador Gumi, please, if your hands are not too busy, please make welcome Honorable Dr. Ambassador Gumi for a goodwill message. Please keep it coming until he gets here. He is a respected member of the state we are trying to chart the future for. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Permit me to stand on the existing protocols. Sometime 2 years back, or sometime last year, I was confronted with the issue of ISPON. And believe me, that was the first time I heard an organization like ISPON existed. Little did I know that after that encounter with ISPON, I have increased my family size with ISPON. Believe me, every state I go to, I meet at least 1 or 2 people that would come and say, "How are you, sir?" And that is very, very gladdening to everybody to be welcomed anywhere you go to because of what you have done before and because they see someone they can relate to. ISPON has come of age. ISPON is a great organization that we cannot play with. 10 years went by crisis everywhere. At a point in time, you had 3 board members and 3 presidents. But to God be the glory, today you have 1 president and 1 board member. But it is not all uhuru, because somebody is still living in the past. The reason why I agreed to come here today and even stand and talk now is to pass a message to you. ISPON doesn't belong to Chief Odeze or his board members. It belongs to you, all of you here seated. And last year when you spoke really well, because you chose a leader that we are hopeful that he's going to unify ISPON. And he's doing a wonderful job so far. Please give him a round of applause. When I came in here today, believe me, I came in unassuming. But I was really, really happy at the level of organization and the participation. That means ISPON members are taking ISPON back to themselves. Do not allow anybody to derail this progress you have achieved. Because if ISPON faces another problem, then what you have achieved the last 1 year, your sacrifices, everything is going down the drain. And I believe with what I have seen today, just 1 year after, ISPON is growing stronger and stronger. And believe me, we at the Committee on Safety Standards and Regulations, we took it upon ourselves to be part and parcel of this great organization. And we have put a target for us. Next year's AGM election, where we'll see a smooth transition without our interference, only our observation, then we will know that yes, ISPON is on the right track. So we have 1 year to go. And please, Rome was not built in a day. It is the hard work of people gradually, stone by stone, brick by brick, and that was how Rome was built. Please, ISPON members, make sure you contribute to this brick by brick development of ISPON. Let it be in the forefront of safety in Nigeria where it belongs. Please, it is a very, very important work you are doing. As far as I'm concerned, safety professionals should come before Nigerian armed forces. Because even in the armed forces, you need safety protocols. You need people to save the soldiers before they go out there, safe and hardy to protect us. So safety takes the forefront of any organization. So what you are doing, believe me, you are not paid for it. It's basically mostly sacrifice that you are doing to make sure that people are safe. That makes you the most important people in this world, because your work can only be paid by Almighty God. So you should carry your shoulders high as a safety professional, because you are out there to save people, come rain or shine. Anywhere there's a problem, you see a safety professional trying to put himself in actually safe to make sure others are safe. So what you are doing is great, and I want you to keep it up. Do what you're supposed to do. Keep your registration intact. Be up to date with what is happening in the world and in the safety world. And believe me, we will all be proud of ourselves in the near future, where ISPON takes its place as #1 safety professional body in Nigeria and in Africa as a whole. I want to thank you very much for this little opportunity, and I hope I will be of service to you as much as I can. Thank you very much.
A round of applause. Very strong one for Honorable Gumi. This is a man whose assertiveness unified ISPON. He brought the new ISPON together as the chairman House Committee on Safety as at that time. Thank you, Honorable. God bless you. Briefly, join me to make a rousing welcome to this wonderful conference, the Managing Director and Chief Executive, NSITF, Barrister Oluwaseun. Barrister Oluwaseun. Please, we recognize you. We recognize you. Thank you very much. Very soon we'll be calling you up to come and give a speech here. But want to recognize you now. Thank you, sir. And I also use this opportunity to invite to this podium the strongest woman of ISPON, the woman who is making this event successful. He has our children that she is going to be presenting to us, wonderful children of Nigeria. I am talking of our own governing board member, Dr. Monica Nwosu. Dr. Monica Nwosu will be presenting our children, after which we'll likely be going on break.